Ishmael and Jacob is the beginning of that following. That's why we got next, but you got to work for it. It ain't nothing that you just going to get. He going to give it to you, all right. You know? It ain't something he just going to hand to you on a silver platter. You got to work for this. Because a lot of you going to be put to death. Come on.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
He said he's going to cause us, for not following his laws, statutes, commandments, to serve our enemies. Read.
In the land which thou knowest not.
We don't know that, but we know about this land. He's going to cause us to serve our enemies in the land that we don't know. That's why we scattered among all these nations across the world. That's why he's going to gather us from the four corners of the earth. And we serving our enemies in a land that we didn't know anything about. Right here in America. Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
What he said, we kindled a fire in the Most High's anger by not following him. Look, the Most High has rules and regulations. That's his laws. You've been taught in this world that you're not under his laws, you're under mercy and grace. How you not going to follow the creator of all and tell him you ain't got to follow him? I ain't got to follow your laws. Yet he going to give you mercy and grace. For what? How you think you deserve mercy and grace and you telling the Most High the heck with your laws?
Right.
I ain't got to follow you. That's what the preachers are telling you, dummies. We trying to wake you up from being a dummy.
Right.
Y'all go to church tomorrow representing Nimrod, the sun god, Ra. Show me where the Most High said the seventh day is Sunday. Look on the calendar. You see on the calendar, you see the first day is Sunday. They put it right in your face. That's why you got April Fool's Day. Got all y'all food. Don't even know, man. And when the ground start opening up, and the ground starts shaking here in California, they already talking about a major earthquake. They got HARP system that could just bring it right now and just drop everybody off in the ocean. Don't think they can. The Most High said their wisdom gonna surpass the wisdom of Daniel. He gonna give them all this wisdom. Because there's gonna be a galactical battle in the sky, y'all. Don't think they just got the stealth bomber.
Right.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
They got things so advanced you ain't even imagine.
Right.
When they went to get Noriega, they had ray guns. They went down there zapping people. Y'all talking about bullets too.
Right.
They got ray guns. When Reagan was in, they had a Star Wars program. Where they just went down, when they got Noriega, they was just zapping people. Zip, you gone. Not no bullets. They was zapping people. They had a power. They have anti-matter guns. They prepared to fight the angels. And what you think you got? They already talking about disarming you. They gonna disarm you. You like to eat, don't you? I can look at you, kind of big brother. You like to eat. When they gonna do disarm you, they gonna come try and take it. They gonna take your food, man. Get ready, boy. Don't let them come and get your food, man. All right. That's what they gonna do, man. Once they disarm us, they gonna say, hey, you got food? We gonna get your food to take care of the people that they want to be on this earth, man. We only got each other. That's why we crying out to you to come back together, man. There's only so much time you're gonna have to come together. After that, all right, my brother. Keep on eating while you can. Because the famine's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming, man. Read. It's coming.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger.
When he said, Mosiah said, we done kindled a fire in his anger. They don't teach you this because they teach God is all love. They can't read this. But Mosiah said, he done kindled a fire in his anger. Come on.
Which shall burn forever.
Which shall burn forever. How you gonna quench this fire? Because the Most High is a consuming fire. How you gonna quench the fire of the Most High? Give me Deuteronomy 28:1. This is how you gonna do it. All the solutions are here in the Bible. You just gotta know them. Read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the...
Read it again. Y'all will hearken.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power.
He said if we listen to him diligently, just like y'all diligently walking to go wherever y'all get ready to go now. Like y'all diligently, you know I'm telling the truth. But you got to listen to the word of the Most High.
That's right.
Got to listen to the word of the Most High, he said. If we listen to him diligently, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do all his commandments. That's what he's telling us. Follow my laws. Do what I say. I got rules and regulations I want you to follow.
Right.
Israel, read.
Which I command thee this day.
Come on.
That the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
You know what he said? If we follow his laws, statutes, commandments, he's going to set us on high above all nations of the earth. That's real simple. He just said, do what I say, and I'm going to set you on high above all nations of the earth. So you think he's going to set us on high above all nations of the earth? And when we're saying we got next,
right.
If we don't come back to his laws, statutes, commandments, doing what he say do, you got to do what the Most High say do.
That's right.
Not what man says, the commandments of men. Men are set up to send you straight to hell.
That's right.
But the Most High said, you follow me, I'm going to set you on high above all the nations of the earth.
Right.
That's what we're looking at. That's what we're working on. Verse 15. So they going to church, they start, verse 2, read verse 2. Oh, blessed are you in the sea. Blessings, 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 blessings everywhere. Blessings. Who blessed? The preacher blessed.
Right.
And y'all ain't got a damn thing but giving your money up to him to keep him blessed.
Give it up.
Yeah, give it up. Give up. Pass the plate. Pass the plate. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Pass the plate. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Pass the plate. Do-do-do-do-do. Pass the plate. When a man rob God, do-do-do-do-do. Pass the plate. And get all your money. And you sitting around. I mean, it's sad because I remember women didn't have no money to get their baby milk, get their babies pampers, and they gave all their money to the damn preacher. And her father said, I ain't giving her a damn penny. No more, I ain't giving her nothing. Because she gave all that money I gave for that baby and gave it to that damn preacher. Now what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Oh, you gonna be blessed. Will a man rob God? They ain't God. They're not God. But yet still they set themselves up as the Most High. The church supposed to be set up to help the people. Anytime you see, look out in your audience, you're in the audience of the church, and you see somebody in need, some of us should be knowing about that person in the church to help them. You're supposed to gather the money and to help the people, not gather all the money to go to send it away overseas somewhere, help somebody that ain't even our people. Then they look down here, West Savage, they got a fence about, 20 feet tall. For what? For what? To keep you out. And once they got you in, they lock the doors. You can't get out till you give up that money. Want all that money. Read. That's why the Most High gonna be put them to death, man. These preachers gonna be put to death. Straight up. As it is written. Come on, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
This will happen to us, read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy
You don't
power.
want to listen to the Most High? What'd he say?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You don't go to that in the church. So if you don't listen to what I say, the Most High said, he gave us laws, statutes, commandments. He gave us rules and regulations. You don't want to listen to me? He said, I'm going to put these curses on you. Now I ask a question. How we come over here to America as the so-called black people? How we get over here? There you go. Give me Deuteronomy 28, 68. So from verse 16 all the way to 68 are the curses that befall the Israelites. This is who the Israelites are. You make the call. Since y'all say y'all the black man, y'all the African American, y'all the Egyptian, y'all the African, y'all everybody. Let's see who this happened to. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Right.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he said, gonna bring us into Egypt. So what does Egypt mean? There's a definition for Egypt in the Bible. The Bible answers itself. Exodus 20 and 2. Let's find out what Egypt means. So he said gonna bring us into Egypt again, meaning another time. Let's see what Egypt means, read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2.
Right.
I am the Most High thy power, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So what does Egypt mean?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means bondage, captivity, or slavery. So he said, go back to Deuteronomy 28, 68, because we get understanding through the precepts. That's why we go into another scripture to get the understanding of what we're reading here. So you just won't read it verbatim and think you know what it's talking about. So he said, what? In Deuteronomy 28, 68?
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he said, going to bring us into captivity, slavery, and bondage another time. Because the first time we as the Israelites, we came out of Egypt and we walked into Africa, into Egypt. 70 spirits. And we left out of Egypt 600,000 with our armies of men and our women and children. So he said, going to bring us into Egypt another time. How?
With ships.
How?
With ships.
How?
With ships.
It said he's going to bring us into captivity, slavery, and bondage. How?
With ships.
With ships, man. Look. Where we at? Where the slave ships at? We got them right here. I know we got them. We should. Turn it over. Yeah, there it is. He said he's going to bring us into captivity, slavery, and bondage another time. How?
With ships.
With ships, man. That's how we got over here as a people. With ships. He's going to bring us into captivity, slavery. Just the Israelites. Now, when it happened to the Jewish people? When it happened to Amalek? You're laughing. When it happened to y'all? When it happened to Amalek? When it happened to the Amalekites? When it happened to them? They talking about some Holocaust. What about this Holocaust? There's a hell of a cost that we paid. For what? Not following the laws of the Most High. Not doing what he said do. So I got rules and regulations I want you to follow. If you follow them, I'm going to set you above all the nations. And I'm going to bless you.
Right.
We didn't do it. We always want to be like these other heathens, these other nations. That's why we cursed. Here it is right here. He said, going to bring us into captivity, slavery, and bondage another time with ships. Come on.
By wayward I speak unto thee.
The place where he was speaking to us, Moses was speaking to us, the children of Israel, who we are. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
So when have we sailed from America, going back to our homeland of Israel as a nation again? You don't even know you're Israelite. Y'all think y'all African.
Right.
Y'all been taught y'all African.
Right.
Y'all was running in the jungles, swinging in the trees. Why don't you ain't do that now? Why don't you ain't run around butt naked, put on a diaper, and run around, dig on trees right there, put some ropes on them damn trees and start swinging from tree to tree.
Right.
If that's your nature. That ain't our nature. Only time we took off our clothes, we had some damn PCP. Some damn angel dust.
Right.
That make us take off our clothes. We ain't naturally like that.
Right.
That's not in our spirit to do that.
Right.
But here you are going to listen to the white man tell you was African. You was swinging in trees. We created that. You ain't stopped at the stoplight wasn't for a brother. We invented that stoplight. We invented the doorknob. We invented the car. They wouldn't be running the car wasn't for us. We invented the helicopter, the jets, the blimps, the submarines, blood plasma, the first open heart surgery. That's right, brother, our minds. But it's a special people. It's not just the so-called African American, the so-called nigger,
Right.
the so-called coon,
Right.
the speak. All these names have been called us, these proverbs that we've been called. We the children of Israel. And the Most High looking for real men that's willing to stand up for righteousness. And stop faking it. Stop being chumps. Come and really stand for the Most High.
Right.
Because when it go down, man, you're going to wish you did.
That's right.
So we talking about how he's coming back with fire, going to burn you up. But they ain't talking about that. That's how I was raised with hellfire preaching. It scared you. They scared you. You remember, you know, sister?
Scared the devil.
Yeah, scared you, man.
Scared the devil out of
Scared
you.
the devil out of you, right? That's right, scared the devil out of you. But they was dropping it, then all of a sudden, Rex Humbard and what's the other one that's another Edomite? Real popular right now. What's his name? It slipped my mind too. Billy Graham. They from my heart. They from where I'm from. I know. I remember this. They said, hey, you want to go on TV and radio? You got to stop that hellfire preaching. You got to bring prosperity. Start bringing this prosperity. Money. Get that money. And that's what they started doing. That's what happened. Until this day. That's why you got Creflo Dollar. That sounds like money, don't it? Reverend Price, that sounds like some money, don't it? How much it costs, right? The price of it is what? That sounds like some money, don't it? You got T.D. Jakes.
Right.
What's that tearing down? They call us Jake. That's short for Jacob.
Right.
Tearing down Israel. You don't know what it means, though. That's too much. That might be go over your head. That might go way over your head.
Right.
Tearing down Israel. Woman thou art loose. Loose from what?
Right.
What you loose from?
Hello.
Women, what y'all loose from? You ain't loose from nothing. You ain't loose from nothing except for when you be saved from your enemies and from the hand of all that hate you.
Right.
You ain't loose from a damn thing.
Right.
That's why the Most High gonna bring it on, man. He gonna bring it on. Because nobody wanna stand up for righteousness like they should. It's gonna be too late for all of y'all. All you that's hating on your brother, the Most High gonna kill you. All you that's hating on your sister, the Most High gonna kill you. You ain't good for nothing. He don't love you, because he loved Jacob. Give me that out. Give me Romans 9:13. You tell me how you gonna make it when you got a problem with your brother and your sister, and this is what the Most High said.
Romans chapter 9, verse 13. And as it is written.
As it is written. It's written in the Old Testament, because ain't no New Testament when he's reading this. All they got to go by is the Old Testament, what they had. What'd he say?
Jacob,
all right, brother.
Have I loved?
Listen, who he say love?
Jacob, have I loved?
Listen what he said. He said, Jacob have I loved. Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's us. We're Jacob. That's our forefather. Abraham had a son named Isaac. Isaac had a son named Jacob. Right? And that's our forefather. He said, Jacob have I loved. Come on.
But Esau.
Esau is the biblical name for the so-called white people.
Right.
That's the biblical name for the so-called white people. But Esau, read,
have I hated.
Have he hated. Say he hate Esau. Esau is the biblical name for the so-called white people. What he say? He loved Jacob. So who are you not to love your brother and your sister? And hating on your brother and your sister.
Right.
The Most High hates you. Because he said he loved Jacob. He loved us. And you can't show me nowhere in the Bible where he say he loved any other people. Because every nation on this earth have a biblical name.
Right.
So where in the Bible do he say he loved anybody else?
Right.
As he just said, now, I love Jacob. Jacob have I loved. But Esau, the biblical name for the so-called white man, where you at?
Romans chapter 9, verse 13.
The New Testament. Oh, they believe in the New Testament. In Christianity, they believe in the New Testament, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they ain't reading that. No. You know what they say about this? I've heard them many times say something about Jacob and Esau. Oh, Jacob wasn't no good. He stole the birthright from Esau. He stole the birthright from the so-called white man. That's what he did. He stole it. Y'all heard, that's why you love him. You might have heard that too, right? He stole the birthright. Esau gave his birthright up.
Stole it.
Talking about he stole it. He's a thief. That's who you talking about your forefather is, dummy.
Right.
So-called black man and black woman. You talking about your forefather, your ancestor was a thief. Right. When the Most High said, what he say? Listen.
Jacob have I loved.
He said, Jacob have I loved. Read.
But Esau have I hated.
He said, but Esau, the so-called white man, have I hated. Read on.
What shall we say then?
So what you got to say now? What you got to say now? Some of y'all got something to say? He said he loved you, so-called black man,
right.
So-called Mexican man,
right.
So-called Puerto Rican,
right.
So-called Jamaican, so-called Cuban, Seminole Indian,
right.
North American Indian.
Right.
You know? We are the children of Israel. He said he loved us. Is that all right, sis?
That's all right.
That's all right, yeah.
True.
Can you feel that, brother? He said he loved us. He loved us. That was his Bible saying.
Right.
That's why we come forward and challenge anybody to come forward. So the Most High said a nation that he loved, like he just said, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Now he said, what you got to say now? Because I love Jacob, and I hate the so-called white man. Read.
Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
Talk to me now. Talk to me. You gonna say the Most High is unrighteous? Because he say he loved you, the children of Israel, and he hate the so-called white man? Read.
Most High forbid.
Most High forbid you call him unrighteous. Read.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
You hear what he said? He gonna have mercy on whom he will have mercy on. Read.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
He said he's going to have compassion on whom he will have compassion on. You know what he said? So he'll have mercy. He's going to have mercy on whom he will have mercy on. And he'll have compassion on whom he's going to have compassion on. Let's see about this mercy. Let's see what the Bible dictionary, we're going to go to the Zondervan Bible dictionary. Oh, shoot, here come Esau. He must have, in the spirit, he must have felt it. Here come Esau. Esau to shut us down. Perfect timing. You can't stop it though. We're going to look at Edom in the Compact Bible Dictionary because Esau became a nation. That's the so-called white man's forefather, Esau. They became a nation, called themselves the Edomites, or the Red Nation. Right. Let's see what the so-called white man is saying about himself in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary concerning Edom. Let's see what it says, because he said we're going to have mercy on who we have mercy on, and compassion on whom we want to have compassion. So all y'all that want to have compassion and mercy for the so-called white man, let's see what he says about himself. Read that.
Edom, from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 142. Edom figures predominantly in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgment.
Hear that? Edom figures probably at the scene of great future judgments. So it's letting you know that the so-called white man is in for great future judgments. Okay, come on.
She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High.
Read that again. You hear that? This to you, all you that love massa. This for all you that love the so-called white man. Let me see what the white man is saying concerning themselves. Because y'all don't know this. And y'all probably don't have no dictionary, Bible dictionary, so we got them for you to read them to you. What did he say? What did the so-called white man say about himself?
She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High.
She's the only neighbor of the Israelites, who we are, that's not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High. What y'all got to say about that? All y'all that love massa. Don't be talking about the so-called white man. He gave me a job. He gave me a loan for a car. I got my house to him. 30 years, you ain't never gonna own a house. You own the land underneath. You ever heard of eminent domain? When he come through and say, I want this house, it's done. Why? Because you don't own the land underneath it. And if you do, you got a land patent, he's still gonna come through and take it. Because that's what he does. He's the big thief. The biggest thief in the world. So you see, we go back to Romans. Because the Most High says he's going to have compassion on whom we have compassion, and mercy on whom we want to have mercy. Is the Most High unrighteous? Now, they done told you that they're the only neighbor of Israel that's not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High. Are you going to follow them? They're not giving any mercy from the Most High. You going to follow them? I don't think so. Nah, that's right, little brother. Read.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Now read the other part. Read before that.
What?
Well, he said, I will have mercy.
For he said unto Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
So he said he'll have mercy on whom he'll have mercy. The white man done told you that he's the only neighbor of the Israelites that's not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High. Read.
I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
He said we'll have compassion on whom he will have compassion. Read.
So then, it is not of him that willeth.
Just because you want this compassion, just because you want this mercy, read.
Nor of him that runneth.
Go to him that running for it. Read.
But of the Most High.
But of the Most High, read.
That showeth mercy.
That showeth mercy. We just read to you that there is no mercy given to the so-called white man. Now go to Isaiah 14:1. This is who this mercy is promised to. Because it ain't promised to everybody. He's clear in his word. What does he say?
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob.
Here we go, Jacob again. That's our forefather. That's our forefather. You so-called Negro man. All right. Much love, man. You know? He's going to have compassion on us, man. He's going to have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Come on. Read on.
And yet will choose Israel.
And yet will choose Israel. That's who we are. We the true Israel. We the true Israelites that the Bible's talking about. He's going to yet choose Israel.
them in their own land.
He's going to set us in their own land. He's going to set us in our own land. All over the world. How that sound? That sound good? That's why I said we got next. We just got to prepare for it. And you ain't being prepared going up in them churches thinking that you're going to give all your monies and you're going to be blessed to go to heaven. You got it with you? Okay. Give me Isaiah 34. That's what they talked about in the Bible dictionary. That's it. They want the scripture that they gave concerning great future judgments. That's it. Read Isaiah 34. Go back to the Thaahwam dictionary before you bring it out, so you know that he's telling on himself. But read that. Read the scripture that they give concerning there's no mercy from the Most High. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5 and 6. And
they give, now read it from the top so it can go right along with whatever they're saying.
Edom figures predominantly in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments.
See, the scene of great future judgments. Talking about the so-called white people. Read.
See notably Isaiah chapter 34 and 5.
Isaiah 34, chapter, the 5th verse, read.
And 6.
And the 6th verse, read.
And chapter 63.
And chapter, Isaiah 63rd chapter. Now they're telling you to look up these scriptures. Now we're going to look up these scriptures and see what it says. Because it says she's the only neighbor of the Israelites that's not giving any promise of mercy from the Most High. Now read that. These are scriptures that they gave to show that there's no mercy for Esau. Read.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
He says sword going to be bathed in heaven. Read.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
So it's going to come down upon who?
Idumea.
So understand this. So it's going to come down upon Idumea. Read.
And upon the people of my curse.
And upon the people of his curse. You got something for Idumea?
This is from the Encyclopedia Britannica, showing the founder of Idumea. His name is Antipater.
That's Esau, them dang on spirits.
He wants to come out.
Sometimes don't want to come out. Want to come out. There you go.
Right. From the Encyclopedia Britannica, Antipater dies in 43 BC. Idumea, founder of the Herodian dynasty in Palestine. Antipater gained power in Judea by making himself useful to the Romans. In return for Antipater's support, Caesar appointed him procurator of Judea in 47 BC. Although Antipater was assassinated by a political rival 4 years earlier, his son Herod the Great was later made king of Judea by the Romans. And here's another entry for Herod. Herod, by name Herod the Great, Latin, Herodes Magnus, born 73 BC, died April 4th BC. Roman appointed king of Judea from 37 BC to 4 BC, who built many fortresses, theaters, and other public buildings, and generally raised the prosperity of the land, but who was the center of political family increased in later years. Herod was born in southern Palestine. His father, Abitur, was an Edomite.
Was a what?
Was an Edomite.
Was a what?
Was an Edomite.
Was an Edomite. There it is right there. Now let's go to the Bible dictionary and look at Idumea. See what it says. Idumea. See, we got the facts. That's why we're here to teach you. Things that you've never been taught before.
Idumea from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary.
What is that?
Page 239. Idumea, pertaining to Edom.
Pertaining to who?
Pertaining to Edom.
So who is Edom? If I might ask.
Greek and Roman name for Edom.
Yeah, what is it?
Greek and Roman name for Edom.
The Greek and Roman name for Edom. That's the biblical name for the so-called white people. They just told you that they're the only neighbor of the Most High, or the Israelites, that's not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. The white man told you that. You don't believe us? That's why we got to go to the white man. Y'all believe Massa. Y'all believe in Massa. Larry believe in Massa.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, from the Encyclopedia Britannica. So now let's go back to the Bible and show you what they said. You know they believe Massa. Now, if the white man was up here saying this, boy, there'd be a whole crowd of y'all around here.
Right.
If the white man come up here, I'll give him to come over here. If I can get the white man to come over here and just stand over here with us, y'all be just stopping y'all cars going crazy. It didn't happen before. I remember one time I was playing this white woman on my computer. And we all faced the computer out. We all faced the computer, right? And people was blowing, they was stopped, they was about having an accident trying to see if that white woman was over here talking. Right. But they couldn't see it. They're looking behind her, trying to look behind between us, right? They couldn't see her, right? I just had her on computers. She just talking, showing you how stupid you are. Straight up, you can go on my website, www.shieldofwisdom.com. She's on this called Edomite Confession. And this white woman telling you so-called black people how stupid you are. How they set up a so-called white Jesus and say, she telling you herself, say, he couldn't have been a white man because everybody in Africa was black. Dummies. Right. How you gonna run and hide? How you gonna run and hide amongst a bunch of white folks and we looking like we